Hey guys, today I want to speak about a funny story I remember. I think it was it last year or so. I was scrolling through YouTube Shorts, and even me and my best friend were talking about it. It's quite funny. It was when Andrew Tate was speaking about speed, and it's funny. The back then, I was laughing. I was like, this is kind of jokes. But now that I've started in a way, I've started my own business and everything, and looking back on it, like I was now that I think about it, it's like I can see what he was trying to say. If you guys don't know the short, is when he was basically like, does a rocket fucking take off and then stop midway? And he really made a great point there about like speed, and it really hit home because for a long time I was reluctant about starting my own business, about maybe starting this YouTube channel. I could have started a YouTube channel honestly last year. It never came into my mind, but like I probably would have been reluctant to start it then as well, because when I wanted to start my agency last year, I just didn't really. I made a lot of excuses, and my lizard brain basically made a lot of excuses. And I just let it get away with it, right? And that wasn't really that wasn't really the best move. And I was what like Andrew Tate would call like slow in terms like time to action. And I relate this also, man, like just imagine like preparing to start a business, um, and then just for like a whole year you just don't take any action. Like it's okay, it's not really a whole year, but like it's close. And honestly, it was really frustrating to think like that because I was really excited about starting my own business. Watching a lot of entrepreneurship videos and everything like that. So I was really excited to start the business, but I never actually ended up doing it until just recently. So at least I started it now. But like I said, like I would be what Andrew Tate would call slow, and I related this basically to something that Alex Mosey even said, where he was basically talking about this concept of end of day. So basically, he made the sort of like analogy and example of, let's say there's two companies, right? Company A and company B. So in company A, they both like in the same industry, and let's say like they both have the same project, right, that they want to work on. And what happens is, um, they basically say like, okay, short, like by the end of this week, we'll have something, all right. And while company B, on the other hand, who's well, it's basically company A, you know what I mean? Company B, instead of saying okay, end of week, or maybe let's look at it tomorrow and like get it done there, they immediately act on it, immediately take action, and they say okay, end of day, let's see what happens, right? And what this type of mentality of like end of day and like speed, it basically flows more in the company, right? And the company is just used to, okay, short, like we have something new, we're going to try it out immediately today. And that's just the speed that they run at, and they're just so much more faster. And when we compare these two companies in the long term, what's going to happen is company B just fails quicker, right? They fail quicker, and they understand their mistakes and everything like that, and they just change course and they keep pushing forward far much more quicker. So their speed is just as important as actually being even accurate, because the faster you fail, I mean, and maybe even the faster you succeed. So that was a cool thing to think about, and I related this to my own life. I was just like, even what I did without starting the business is just like I need to, as an entrepreneur now, I can sort of a solopreneur, what do you want to call it? Um, as this type of person now, this new identity is just like one of the deficiencies I know that I need to work on. One of my basically one of my deficiencies that I need to work on is basically speed, right? Is basically taking action as immediately as possible, because I just have some history on just not taking action as quick as possible. So that's just the history part of it. But I know for a fact that at least now that I'm taking more action more quick, and that's pretty great. But I still need to work on that definitely. So for the are the the people who out there who are just basically like, oh yeah, Nevin, like, I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna be watching my videos. Is probably myself already, but there's still people who are just like, yeah, man, I'll just work out like tomorrow or next week, or maybe I'll start this thing next month. I don't really know about this, man. Fuck that. Like honestly, just end of day. This is this level of accountability I want to hold you guys to, and I hope for that you guys hold me accountable, is basically this type of speed, this type of mentality of just getting things done as quick as possible. Because you're just going to be failing quicker and you're just going to be learning quicker and then you're going to move faster. Like, so I finally, it's crazy, funny how I just laughed at that short, and now so much things have opened up just by realizing about speed and about moving quicker. And yeah, I think that's so much of what I have to say. I didn't really look at the script much this video because as I was trying to look at the script and I couldn't really put it down. But I think that's just about it. Like, oh, I'm relating this to a recent story when I got on like a call with my best friend, and I was just basically telling him how like I didn't want to like post like the like this Facebook like job post, right, from my agency. I want to get like a media buyer contract to work for me, work for the company. This is funny talking like this, but I mean, yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's crazy, but like, and then I was just basically telling him like yeah, I basically stalled that for like a week, right? And bro, like my excuses were so stupid. Like, is this great thing? Even like Alex Hormozy says this, man, bro. I just quote Alex Hormozy so much. I should probably cool down. But like, he's basically the whole point of it was basically like when you actually confront your fear and everything, you have to put your shame into the light, right? You gotta put your shame into the light, and when you put it into the light, it actually sounds stupid. So basically, my friend, like, really great. He talked me over it and everything, and he was basically like, yeah, okay, what are you actually afraid of? And I was just basically like, bro, like, when I put my shame, my thing into the light, it sounded so stupid because I was just like, like, I don't know, man, I just don't feel like Mark going over like my Facebook. What the hell are you saying, man? Or something like, I don't know, basically like, oh yeah, like, I think I'm just scared to talk to people as an entrepreneur. Okay, G. And when I put it out like that, when I actually put my sort of like shame into the light, I was just like, all right, like, that's kind of stupid. And he held me accountable, and immediately on that day I posted the job post. So that was super great. And you see, even like basically an example of just me failing to take action immediately, is detrimental to the business. So I need to be working on that in terms of speed. And maybe even you guys, just like, bro, fuck everything. When you say it's going to be tomorrow, it's going to be next month or whatever, by the end of this year, next year, I'm not really in the situation to do this, whatever, bro. Especially with stuff like working out or meditating and stuff like that, you have no excuses. It starts today. Don't leave anything like that. I've left a lot of improvement when I say I'm gonna do it like next month or stuff like that. I don't have a bank account, bro. Just screw all of that. It's end of day now. Yeah, just working at more of like an end of day mindset. Really trying to like work on my speed because I definitely need it as like a small business owner right now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you guys gained some value, and as always, keep improving.